Welcome to Model 4, Unit 4. My name is Aram Ama Amaglu, and I am a cinematographer. For today's discussion, we are talking about the 180-degree line or the 180-degree rule. The 180-degree rule basically states that when you are on set, you will imagine a line across the actors or two actors. That line that you imagine across them, you choose a position, either the left or the right, and then have your camera set up on one side of this line for the entire scene. As you can see on your screen, this is a floor plan of a dialogue scene. The dotted lines are the imaginary lines in red. The blue represent the characters and the green represents the cameras. As you can see on the screen, camera 3 is giving us the master shot of the two characters facing each other, and the camera 1 and 2 giving us medium shot of the character 1 and character 2. As you can see in these medium shots, the characters are facing each other, which is expected if you adhere to the 180-degree rule. Can you imagine if one of the cameras decides to cross over this imaginary line? What do you think will happen? As you can see on your screen, camera 2 has crossed the imaginary line. What do you think will be the result of jumping this line? As you can see, both characters are looking in the same direction. Some of the difficulties one will encounter on set with regards to the 180-degree line is that when you go on set and you are ill prepared, you don't have your storyboard and you are thinking on your feet to film, you are likely to cross the line because you have not mapped up the scene. Also, when you are supposed to be on set on time, example, if it is an exterior shoot and you are losing daylight and you go on set in the afternoon and you are filming, you are likely to cross the line because you are in a hurry to film so that you don't lose the daylight. When you have limited space in a room and you want the desired composition, the limited space can also make you cross the line unknowingly. So now, if it is not the camera crossing the line, but an actor spontaneously crosses the line, what then do we do? Or what else can be done to rectify the situation? As a camera person, when you realize that a character spontaneously has crossed the line, immediately you track along with the character to the new position, or you dolly with the camera to the new position. Also, you can take a wide shot to re-establish the new location of the actors in the shot so that when you do your next shot, you can reset the line. The second option you have is to rely on the establishing shot or the master shot. So in post-production, you cut to the master shot before you cut into the close-ups, and this transitions smoothly and it will not disorient the audience. When you have two or more people speaking with each other in a scene, for instance, character A, character B, character C, character D. When character A is speaking to character B, draw an imaginary line across character A and B. Stay on one side of this line and film. When the conversation shifts to character C and D, you move the imaginary line across character C and D. You pick a side, you stay on that side, and you film. When you adhere to these simple rules, you will not disorient your viewers at home. They will not be confused because you are giving them the impression as it's supposed to be. Remember that when two characters are conversing, there is always a 360-degree circle around them. The rule states that you draw an imaginary line across the actors, giving you 180 degrees on both sides. As filmmakers, the rule tells us to stay on one side of this line to film the entire scene. How do we avoid crossing the line on location as young filmmakers? First, you do a proper pre-production by doing your storyboarding, and when you come on location on time, you block the actors and the camera so that you do not cross the line. When we adhere to the 180-degree rule, audience at home will not be confused. I hope this section has been very educative and it will help you in your film making journey. I encourage you to watch a lot of movies.